Well, the only way this type of accident can happen, I believe, is somebody's probably ran a red light. It looked like that white pickup truck was going straight, and looks like that black car possibly was coming from out of what's that, Brush Hill Road. Like, so it looks like that. Now, I don't know how those cars got in that position, but in order for you to collide with, I'm not too saying who's who, but somebody did it. Somebody made that. And these people must not be smart, because all you got to do is, if there's no one injured, you just exchange papers, license and registration, license and registration. Take pictures. Like, I don't think I ever ridden the driver's manual, or but that's what it says. It says if cars are safely to move them to the side of the road, exchange papers. So I guess they're waiting for the police, which the police is just gonna do the same thing they're gonna do, just take the information and document it. So I don't. This is kind of like at the where 138 starts, I guess, going up. It's that Blue Hill Ave. Looks like both drivers gonna share the responsibility, unless you can prove who caused it. Because it looks like both of them have. Well, he has side damage front, and he has side damage. Well, maybe the black car could be at fault too. Who knows? Well, that's what they get those traffic cams for, to prove who's at fault. So I guess they're gonna have it and wait around until the authorities show up, and they probably just gotta. Unless one's drunk or impaired or something like that, the police is just gonna make a report, and that's the same thing. What you're gonna do is make a report when you do your driving reconstruction. I think this is on Milton, so this it's either gonna be on State or Milton. It's probably on the well, if it's over here, it's kind of on State, but if it's at that line, it's kind of on Milton too. So we'll see who shows up. But that black car's in a pretty bad spot though. He really should move that car to a safer location. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look like anyone's injured. They're, they're both standing and walking and waiting. Pretty sure that's on Milton, cause that's like the Milton line right there. Assuming it was a very low speed accident, because it doesn't appear to be major damage on either vehicle. Assuming the cars were probably traveling the same direction they're facing, they didn't get spun around or anything. Somebody would have had to run a red light. Like, not saying who had the light, who didn't, because I don't know, but somebody would have done it. Because those lights don't turn green at the same time. And if they do, then that's a problem with the state. And I never seen those lights do that unless somebody wired them wrong, and I don't think that's happening right now. There'd be a whole lot more accidents if that was happening. These guys might be waiting a while if it's on Milton, because Milton, they're not going to rush to a car accident unless you tell them you got a car flipped over or something. Maybe they honestly don't know what to do when they get into a car accident, because they're both just standing there. Maybe it could be their first accident. Who knows? Even if it was your first accident, if you read the owner's manual, not the owner, the driver's manual, I should say. It's called the driver's manual. It tells you all in there what you're supposed to do. If you study for your road test the correct way and you pass your road test the correct way, you should know what to do. You should know all the road rules and rules to the road on the road. And they tell you to keep that book inside your glove compartment. So in case you don't know, you're supposed to be able to read up on it and figure it out. See, both of those vehicles in a tough location. That one should pull over to the white truck should pull over to the shoulder, and the black car should kind of pull closer to the other side or pull to the shoulder on that side. But he can't even pull to the shoulder over there. He has to, because he's still in the way where he's at right there. Just hope that he don't have a secondary accident by his car sitting there. Not too sure what they got going on down there. If you look to the back of me, there's two cars that are, I don't know what they were doing. Now they're moving. Maybe he had delayed reaction. See how those cars got to kind of fight around that car there? Because now they're trying to merge into one lane because he's blocking that lane. And that just causes the traffic to slow down more because they can't. It's kind of like a blind turn too. I guess they're now just figuring out this. They probably told him, hey, we're not coming out if no one's injured. Just exchange papers. Nowadays you got smartphones, so you don't have to even write down anything. Just take a picture. Take a picture of the registration, the license, where the damage is, a couple of street signs, a couple of arrows. You know, take all the pictures. If you want to do a video. Years ago, you had to write everything down. Now with smartphones, it's so much easier. You know, you snap a couple of pictures. You know, the more pictures, the merrier. And if you want, you can always snap the pictures before you move the vehicles. Then once you move the vehicles, you can just snap more pictures and go from there. So it looked like they might have just figured out what to do. After like waiting for like, I've been here for about 10 minutes. They were here longer than 10 minutes. The only time you have to call the police, I believe, is if someone's injured. If it's more than like, you know, I think $2,000 worth of damage and some other stuff, or someone you kill a pet or animal or something like that. But if it's just like a fender bender, no one injured, cars can drive, you don't really need to do that. So I guess they're all set now. They exchanged their papers and They're on their way. Hopefully they're on their way.
The gentleman is calling the base saying he's going to go to B3 and park outside of B3 to talk to police there. He's in the Kia.
Like I said, the black car has slight damage on the passenger side near the front quarter panel where the bumper is, and he has some damage on his side right there. So it's kind of hard to say who hit who.
He says he's going to go park in front of B3 and wait.
Like I said, it's not a lot of damage, but it's enough that needs to be fixed. Cars are drivable. It's very dangerous walking onto that street there. These cars don't want to stop for regular cars. Never let stop for a person.
Charlie 982.
And now he's gonna go snap the pictures of his car. Wow. Well, what the heck's going? These cars are gonna cause an accident the way they're driving like that. Always pull your car into a safe location. Like, don't. If you gotta pull it on the sidewalk, put it on the sidewalk. Don't. Cause you're jeopardizing not only your safety, but you're jeopardizing other people's safety as well. Just gotta kind of think about what you're doing. It's like they're gonna be on their way. No police, no ambulance, no fire truck showing up at all. They probably told them, "Hey, we're not coming out for that kind of stuff. Like, you go handle it on your own." They go, look at this. Now he's doing something even more stupid. Why would you do that, knowing you just got through an accident? You knew you got in an accident. You just made a U-turn and came in the wrong way. So he might have been. So if he was going that way originally, how did he end up over there? That's interesting. Maybe he wasn't going that way. He might have changed his mind. All right, guys. Things not to do when you're in a car accident. Catch you guys on the next one.